Yes, and that beautiful picture of him just is always in my mind. And so this poem is dedicated to the Sow Their Names with the Wallace Descendants Project. Work of the hand, a holy act of love. Work of the hand, a holy act of love. They sit with needles, thread, and flame. Black hands that stitch each sacred name. But this ain't just quilting, y'all. This is resistance. This is remembrance. This is reclamation. From the plantations of Alabama to the back rooms of lonely, cold houses, our grandmothers stitched when words were stolen. When reading could cost a life, they stitched. When names were taken, twisted, folded into paper ledgers by men who saw them as property, they stitched. Each patch a protest, each name a resurrection. Because when Black folk weren't counted in the census, they counted themselves in the fabric of family. In the hush of evening light, quilts hung like flags on laundry lines. See, this is the legacy of the sewing circles. The secret codes and underground railroad quilts, tumbling blocks, log cabins, patterns that whispered, freedom is that way. Needles turned into compasses, thread into road maps. They sew for the babies lost to the river and the ones lost to the system. For Emmett, for Trayvon, for Sandra, for names you won't find in textbooks, they sew. But you'll find them here in the cloth, in the corners, in the creases, for redemption, for Jenny, for Anderson, for grief, for Datcher, for Wallace, for love. We gather and together we sew. They sew because Black names have always been holy. Even when shouted through auction blocks, even when mispronounced in courtrooms, even when erased from diplomas, we write them again in the quiet resistance of thread. And now, descendants sew too. Young hands learning from old ones, not just about technique, but about the truth, about how to tell history when the history books forget how to say, we were never invisible, we were never voiceless, we were always here. This is not art for art's sake. This is soul work. This is memory in motion. So let them sew. Let them thread every name like it's the last breath of an ancestor, because it is. Thank you.